tráfico de armas pero que desde el 2023 usted tenía conocimiento de que tenía esta orden de aprehensión.
No, personalmente no tenía conocimiento. Ayer cuando salió la noticia, nos comunicamos con la fiscalía y el fiscal me dijo sí tiene una orden de aprehensión en México. Es una orden de aprehensión que incluso inicia la carpeta de investigación en 2019, se otorga la orden de aprehensión por parte de un juez hasta 2023 y lo que nos informaron el día de hoy en el gabinete es que la mayoría del tiempo estaba ya en los Estados Unidos. Entonces, en parte la detención pues tiene que ver con la orden de aprehensión que hay en México y se espera que pueda haber una deportación y que pueda cumplir la sentencia en México. En ese proceso están trabajando la Fiscalía General de la República. Tráfico de armas y de droga.
Y delincuencia organizada, ¿no? Decía sí. Ayer el comunicado.
Pues el tráfico de armas y droga tiene que ver con delincuencia organizada.
Yeah, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Fresh TV, Fresh Boxing TV. Look, man, my co-host Rico ain't in the building today. He's taking a nap. And I just got done in the gym, man, putting that work in, you know what I'm saying? Big muscles, big muscles, big muscles. But first and foremost, happy 4th of July to, you know, the gang, you know, all my subscribers, Fresh TV, you know, the Fresh TV associates. I appreciate y'all, man. And happy 4th of July. Y'all do what y'all do. Have y'all fun. And yeah, we moving forward, man. Y'all seen the clips I just dropped, man. Let's talk about, man, having a bad week, yo. Julio César Chávez Jr. is having a very bad week, man. Just got indicted on, you know, trafficking of guns and ammunition and explosives. I don't know if drugs was involved, but, you know, with all the little clips and stuff I dropped, I just wanted to just talk about maybe what's next for him and why, you know. Let's start off with this. I mean, you're making money in boxing. You just had a fight with Jake Paul, and then you lost. So that's why I say having a bad week. How you gonna lose to Jake Paul and get locked up? You know, he got locked up in Cali on a electric scooter, you know, by his house, you know, and gave a fake passport and didn't claim this is who he said he was. But my thing is, why don't you lock him up before the fight? You know, at the fight, you know, if they were looking for him, they had a warrant since 2023, which is scary crazy to me. But you know, that's neither here nor there. You know, you're rich, you're putting a bad name on the Chavez. You know, the Chavez family name, and Julio César Chávez Jr. has been a big advocate on boxing coming up. And, you know, me growing up, you know, I mean, he was the best Mexican out there. I believe he went 83-0. Don't quote me if I'm not mistaken. You know, he was the first, you know, besides the whole Magic Trailer thing. But that's, you know, we're not here to talk about that. But one of the greatest Mexicans to ever do it, if not the greatest. You know, por la raza. You know how y'all Mexicans get down, and I support the Mexican culture. I'm half Puerto Rican, but I support the Mexican culture, man. But let's talk about what's next, man. He's being deported back, likely to be deported back to Mexico and stand trial for firearms and organized crime tied to the warrant back in 2023. And his lawyer denounced the arrest as, don't quote me, don't hold me if I get the word wrong. It's sensationalized, which means exaggerated or hyped up, blown up, whatever you want to call it. And you know, the Chavez family is maintaining his innocence and standing behind him, y'all. So it's very unfortunate. Like I said, he was already rich. He was already getting money. There's no need to be doing this. From what I hear, he was working with the Sinaloa Cartel. And again, like I said, they were all involved in firearm, ammunition, and explosives trafficking. And, you know, the warrant has been out since 2023. And I don't know what to make of it, guys. And I'm not here to talk about people. I'm not one to do that on my channel. But I just thought it's something to be brought up, you know, as of, you know, 4th of July stands for freedom and all that. And, you know, it's just unfortunate, y'all. But I do wish the Chavez family the best. I do wish the best for Julio César Chávez. Nobody deserves to lose their freedom is what I'm trying to say, guys. And it's an unfortunate situation. And, you know, if he does get out of this mess, I hope that he keeps his nose clean and stays out of trouble and just keeps it in the ring. But, I just still can't believe he lost to Jake Paul. And another thing I want to piggyback off this, the reason why I didn't cover the Jake Paul fight and all that, because I don't support Jake Paul as a fighter. He's not a real boxer. And, you know, I'm just not jacking it. And I don't get down with that. You know what I mean? I think he's a mockery to the sport. And if you see from like the second round on, he had his mouth open. You can't tell me that Julio César Chávez, that has beaten way higher opposition, couldn't get this fuck nigga out of there. Excuse my French, but you know he's a goofy, he's a clown. I'll beat the shit out of Jake Paul, and we'll leave it at that, y'all. But you know, just wishing the best to the Chavez family, and boy need to keep his nose out of trouble. And yeah, we'll see what happens from here. This is the only thing. That's the only time I'm gonna talk about it, and that's that, y'all. I just wanted to break the news and just give my take, personal opinion. Everybody's entitled to opinion, and that's what I gotta say. So it's your boy Fresh TV. Happy 4th of July, everybody, and I'm out. Bow.